Hello, my little tiddlywinks, and welcome back to Banished. I hope you're having a wonderful day, because I certainly am. Don't forget to hit that like button so I know you're enjoying things, and leave me a comment below, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing, so give me tips and tricks and stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I'm kind of addicted to Banished. It's a really cute game. I give it a lot of credit. It is way more complex than I thought it was. So yeah, that rabbit hole idea. We just keep going further and further and further. So anyway, I've done some work. We've gotten a lot of people. We actually had a group of nomads wandered in, and I think it was like 8 people joined all of a sudden. So we had a big boom. A lot of them were kids, which is kind of cool. Our schoolhouse is actually getting put to use, which is awesome. Ended up building another home, and I decided to beautify things. Oh gosh, we keep getting these little guys. I went ahead and threw some flowers in, and I actually planted some legitimate trees. And, well, they're actually normally really pretty bushes, but it's autumn, so they're not. But even, like, some flowers in here to give them something different. And then each end has one of these little statues. Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that they had, like, little information. That is cool. I also went ahead and I had to throw in this medieval clinic because we had the mumps for a little bit. But this took care of it awful fast. And I've added more of these greenhouses because they are awesome. Okay. So you can see in here, they have a value of 8, which is awesome. I am actually super happy about that. So I've gone ahead and bumped that up. Trade sheep? Are those different than sheep? I don't really know, but we're gonna get a couple sheep because I kind of want them. How much do we need? Yeah, see, look at this. These seedlings, it took like nothing to get them. Just trade. I don't even care. Alright, you can go away now. Bye! Well, that is exciting. So yeah, I went ahead and built 2 more greenhouses over here with this dry goods storage. They're not saving any of these in there yet because they're filling these up. My suppliers, just because I was like, yeah, we need them because they're awesome. But yeah, this little area here is developing. I kind of wanted to give like a little walkway here. There's a little well here in case of fires. I've never seen a fire in the game yet. That doesn't mean much. We've been having a lot of problems with clothes. Hide isn't coming in all that fast, but that's okay because over here I got cotton seeds. Well, you can't tell there's cotton now, but they are in fact producing cotton, which is awesome. And then what I did is I expanded right across this cute little bridge. Over here we now have a weaver, which I wish you could actually like zoom into like ground level. So this little guy is actually weaving cotton into cloth, which is cool. Because then this medieval tailor is now building coats out of cloth. This medieval tailor is fantastic because, I mean, I could use just straight cotton, but I was like, let's go ahead and just switch it over to cloth. Because that makes more sense in my head, at least. But there's so many options in here that we could use, which is kind of cool. I've kind of expanded into this area now because I think this is going to be more farmland later on. Possibly even some more wood. But because we finally caught up on stored fuel, we're not burning through our wood amounts anymore. But we're actually in the positive for everything except for clothes. But I just put in this place over here, so you can actually see we're actually now getting clothes. We just got some sheepies, so let's move these little buddies over here. Yeah. Another farmer. Because we actually have a decent number of people now. Now I end up getting rid of this greenhouse over here and just moving it over there, but I kind of like it. That and this place is storing our cotton and our cloth. What we're eventually soon going to have to do, probably in this little region here, we're going to have to start using this actual wheat. Because we are producing a halfway decent amount of it. but you can't eat just straight wheat, so we're going to have to do another one of those little rabbit holes to manufacture breads and stuff like that, which I think is going to be cool. I'm kind of excited, but that also means they're going to make a lot of food. And we are producing a lot of food. Um, Even with just these small fields and stuff. And right now, most of them have either one or two workers, just because we had a lot of people starting to die because of their age. But you can see in here our production for food. Oh, we might actually be going down a little bit. So they produce that much, we're actually now using that much. That is true that we have now boosted the number of people. Like, we had a lot of kids just born. So it might be worthwhile for us to increase the number of our farmers now. Like, get more figs going. And we're going to start buying some new stuff here soon. I've been kind of avoiding it because I really didn't want to, like, build, like, 10 mulberry fields. I think that would just be boring. So the next time we get somebody over here to our farm trader, we're going to go ahead and get some new stuff, some new field types. So I think that'll be really fun. Down here, we are doing great on our iron production. I actually turned off this one fuel refinery because we don't need it. We are producing more than enough, I think, at this point. Yeah, like, we got almost 200 of it. It's okay. We don't need that much. And these guys are doing good. We are pumping through iron ore pretty fast. These guys, even with just two of them working, we are actually kind of overstocked on iron ore at this point. I'm actually going to bump you just down to one person. Stone is doing fantastically. And there's just one of those doing it, so I'm super happy about that. I kind of wish it wasn't right next to where we're putting our city, but we can change that up later on. And I've kind of just stopped the blacksmith here. 150 tools, I think, is enough. There's no need for them to just burn through everything when we have an abundance of things. Especially for, only having 53 people that could actually work. So I'm not too worried about that. And I'm very happy that we switched over our wood places so that they're spaced out a little bit. And I just had the actual town guys just decimate a bunch of the trees, just because we kind of needed it. But I think at this point, the next step that we need to do is start boosting food production a little bit more. I mean, we have a buttload of it stored, but I want to make sure that we always have food. That production is always higher than what people are eating. I also want to get into some of these decorations, because there is a lot of them in the game. In particular, there's these really cool ones, these ghost ones, where you can actually go in and, start throwing in, like, here's town decorations. We can put in lampposts. I don't quite know what that one item is. I think it's like an oil or something. But we can start using things. Like, I would love to go put some scarecrows, like, out in the fields. I need reeds or something like that for those. But how cute would that be, just kind of chilling out here? Because these ghost ones, you can hit... There's solid versions which you can put up. But, I would rather have a cute little scarecrow that's just sitting out in this field. So we're going to have to work on doing that. Figuring out how to get this reed production up and going. I'm sure it's probably in one of these, maybe. Silkworms or something else. I don't even know what that flower-looking thing is. There's so much stuff, honestly. And we're going to have to start getting into luxuries and start producing alcohols for people to make them happy. And it's not always a good thing, though, because from what I've understood in the game, alcohol means... happier people are, but alcohol means more babies. And we're actually doing fantastically with people so far. And these places, they can honestly house a lot, which is cool. I don't know. I kind of do like this look downtown, though. these big buildings that are just kind of, dominating everything. And I think what I'm going to do maybe after this next row, and then another row against it, throwing in maybe a marketplace in the middle? I don't know. I think it'd be cute to make like a little town square kind of thing, maybe. I guess. I don't know. I think it'll be cool. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I'll be right back in a little bit, and I'll get some more work done, get some more people's doing jobs and stuff and things, and get them to bring us some seeds and stuff so we can boost even more foods. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. And welcome back. Oh boy, is this getting crazy. So food production is tanking. I'm actually kind of surprised because I've also built a lot of places for food. But you can see we are still dropping about 2,000 food a year already. And it's because our population keeps booming. Like, it just keeps flowing. Like, there are 30 kids now. And that is entirely my fault. I built way too many damn houses. These ones are all full. Like, every last one of them. And then I was like, oh, let's make a cute little, make it nice so that you can have farm areas. So, and put all these little houses in. That was a terrible mistake, because now they are popping out kids like crazy. I believe all of them are now full. Yup. I mean, it's good that they're all, like, farmers now. I'm actually kind of happy about that. Because I think that's actually cool about this game, that it sorts the people and kind of puts them close by, but boy, do we need more food. So, the next thing I was like, oh, well, when we had a lot of food, I was like, well, we gotta build this bank barn. It has to be built in the side of a hill, but I need building supplies for that. So then I was like, oh, okay. Well, then I'll come down here and I'll start doing building supplies, because, that would be the smart thing to do. Boy, is this game struggling to do both recording and this. The problem is this place is getting big. Like, there's a lot of stuff. So, I was like, okay, we will build builder supplies. Which I was looking through and I was like, oh my gosh, there's 1,000 ways to make building supplies. And the easiest one I figured I'd go with was this one, with the glass, lumber, and iron. Because I'm actually doing pretty well on lumber. I've got lots of iron. I'm actually doing fantastically with iron. Then I was like, okay, we need glass, because, well, pretty much everything in here, you need a lot of things. Joists, which I haven't quite found yet. Haven't seen copper pipes yet either, but I found the glass stuff. So I was like, okay, we'll do that one. So then I was like, alright, so we're going to need to build a glass place. So the glass works. We need sand. So I was like, oh, okay, well then, now we've got, this rabbit hole chaos going. We got this cute little building over here, this shore house, which you can have them do quite a few things, actually. We might have them do multiple things, or could get a couple of these. One to maybe do the sand, the clay, one for turtles, one for frog legs, and then you can collect reeds, which I'm actually very excited about, because that was for some of the decor things that we can throw in. So eventually I'm going to have to build more of these shore houses, but for now they're going to dig us some sand. I think he just started, so they haven't even had time to do that. So this hasn't even been built yet, and oi, 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 oi. Had an outbreak of influenza for a little bit, but literally it was just one person, and this awesome medical clinic took care of it. What else happened? Food's tanking, like I said, but I've also started boosting that up. So hopefully in the near future that'll start switching over. We planted some walnuts, which I think should be pretty cool. Let's see which ones of these else did I plant. Oh, then I developed this area over here a little bit more. Have this guy switched over to make linens out of flax, because our cotton production wasn't keeping up with this. So let's see, we've got trade chickens over here. I'm not sure what the difference between trade chickens and chickens are. We've got some ducks, which is kind of cool. This one's nothing yet. I planted coffee here. It's not going to supply us with food, but I think we can make coffee houses later, which I figured I'd just throw one of these in now. Then we got pumpkins, so we are now growing pumpkins. And then we got some bison going on. Can't wait for a nice bison burger. And we've got chickens, which I don't think have arrived yet. They're probably still walking somewhere. So hopefully some of this will add up some more food. Um, Honestly, though, I think one of the best ways to do this is I need to build more wheat farms. Because, in theory, they should be the best food source. Because, I mean, we are using a lot, honestly. We probably need more wheat production. But this old windmill that I built is doing amazing work. It is pumping out 610 flour a season. And then this place, the old bakery, they're powering through making almost 1,000 or 1,100 bread, which is quite amazing because this is pretty much turning what 600 into 11. So it's actually well worth it. We just now need more wheat production because I don't think there is any more wheat over here. Yeah, I don't see any. So probably in the next episode, I'm going to have to do is build some more wheat farms, probably in this area. And that might also involve me building more of these, which I'm kind of okay with. These bakeries look like a lot of fun because you can make a lot of different stuff. If we get some honey going on, we can make cakes. If we had apples or pecans, do I have pecans? And I've got walnuts. We can start making pies, which would be awesome. Because, I want my people to be fat and happy, just like me. Ha ha. Happy. Yes. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha ha. Anyway, there's a lot left to keep doing. I'm going to have to stop being dumb, building way too much housing, force them to stop having so many darn kids, because this is getting a little crazy. But I think that's going to be it for today, because it's been quite a bit of time waiting for them to do their thing. I've also, probably the biggest thing is all of these roads now are stone. Well, these ones are like mossy stone, and then everything else is regular stone. But it's a lot. There has been a lot to this now. It's kind of crazy. But I think this road's supposed to help speed them up. They're supposed to move a lot faster now on this, which is hopefully boosting the speeds of everybody. I'm gonna have to start recording this when I pause because this is getting really laggy because it's a lot of stuff, way too much stuff. But anywho's, I had a lot of fun doing this. I hope you guys are enjoying this because I think it's a cool game. It's very unique and unusual. I mean, not really, but it's clever. And with this mod pack, which is just ginormous, it's extra fun. So, yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. Don't forget, leave me a comment so I know some tips and tricks. Like, am I really doing badly with some of this stuff? Because I could very well be. Let me know. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button to keep up with all this craziness. But until then, don't forget, have a great day and stay in trouble. Bye-byes!